go for it.
All right. Head coach Brian Earl's opening comments after the Tribe's victory over North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was great to get a win, and just completely a 180 from our past weekend on the road. And so they really fought hard. They made a lot of shots and really came in and gave us everything we could handle. It was great to be in front of our fans. It was loud when we needed it, and anytime you can get a win, it's a good day.
Well, Coach, you alluded to it. You've been a little bit of a road warriors this last week. How good was it to get back home? And even more so, how good is it maybe to have a couple days off to get ready for a big week ahead of you?
Yeah, I think pretty good. I think everybody in a long season has little nagging injuries or things that are bothering them, and a couple days off is always good for it. We had 3 games in maybe 6 days last week that were difficult. I mean, we should have handled it better, but it's always nice to be at home, and so I thought we took advantage of it, even though we had to take a lot of punches to get there.
Coach, you got some bench points tonight from Miller and Jones. Maybe talk about the contributions they gave you.
Yeah, it's not easy coming off the bench and not knowing how many minutes you play, and so those 2 guys really are, we're very proud of them because they're both could be giving us starters minutes, and Reese is a very good playmaker, played really good defense, and JR really sparks us. He came out with a lot of energy, made two early threes, and that's been something that's been bothering us over the last few days. And when he took the lid off the basket, it felt pretty good.
28 assists on 33 made field goals. Did you feel like your team kind of got back to sharing the basketball in this one?
Yeah, I think so. It was the last couple games we didn't get assists, we didn't get fouled. There were a lot of things that didn't look like us, and so we went to work on that this week, and I thought they really took it seriously. There were some details that we talk about all the time that showed up that maybe not everyone recognizes, but we could see how hard we were cutting, how open we were getting each other, and that's why the assists showed up the way they did. Now we got to go back and think about defense, I think.
You mentioned defense. Obviously, probably not the performance you wanted defensively, but you did force them into 18 turnovers. You scored 21 points off of that. That seems to kind of be something your defense has kind of hung its hat on a little bit. Can you talk about that and being able to force turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do force a lot of turnovers, and I think they did a good job of understanding that. And so even though we got 18, they did a really good job of scoring one-on-one when they could find those moments. And so we will get the turnovers, but we also pay the price sometime. So you got to find the balance in between them. And so we found just enough of a balance to get this victory.
Tund is a guy who has kind of stepped up his game a little bit since we got the CA play. He's been really good throughout the year, but it seems like he's kind of gone to another level tonight. I mean, I know he leads you with 19 points, but he has 6 rebounds, 5 assists, no turnovers, 4 steals. Can you just talk about how he's playing for you right now?
Yeah, he's playing well. He's sneaky fast. He makes shots. He works hard at his game. He's a great kid. He almost defers a little too much sometimes, and so I think he's found his niche, which is faster than certain guys who are bigger than him, and sort of bigger than guys that might be faster than him. And so he's really finding his way. No ego on him, which you love to coach, and so he did a great job. And I think hopefully he's understanding some of the ways that we need him to thrive here.
You have a week off till you play again. What are you kind of looking at as you have that week to kind of prepare for a pretty big weekend with 2 big home games?
Yeah, just recover, make sure we're taking care of our bodies, make sure we're figuring out as a group the things we need to do to win every game, and those things are not the same game to game. And so what happened tonight, we're going to have to learn from, and then we're going to have to take it into our next opponent, and those things will be different. And getting on the same page with what it'll take to get a victory there is important.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.